Guys, it's Jody. So I haven't filmed a strawberry shortcake video in like 2 weeks, I realized today. And I was thinking, okay, it's probably because I'm trying to avoid dusting. So I went ahead and dusted my miniatures area. And I'm going to show you my strawberry shortcake miniatures today. So I have a few, I think that I have all of what I would call the regular minis, which would be like the ones that came out probably in like 1982. I have some of them on the card even. Let me pull the card off the wall here and we can look at the back. So if you look at the back of this card, you can see those first, I don't know, was it like 36 that came out? And those are probably like the easiest ones to find. And I'm pretty sure I have all of those. But then they also came out with the Deluxe Minis, which were 2 parts. So for the Deluxe Minis, and I have a box of those too. There were, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There were 10 of those to start out with. And they had 2 parts. Or some of them even 3 parts. Like the lime chiffon with the mirror and the floor. The floor is separate. So that's 3 parts. And the orange blossom is 3 parts. And this is actually, we're looking at as a box from the orange blossom. I don't have the doll. I bought this box at an auction on eBay for 99 cents. I actually do have the mini, but I don't have the other parts. I don't have the little like paint palette that she's standing on, and I don't have the painting that she's doing in Big Apple City in the park. As she's painting the mountains in the park. She's remembering what she saw last week. If you remember that from the from the special. So I don't have them really grouped by when they came out or anything like that. So then in 83, a few more came out, like this one with the custard, and then in 84, that's when the really special ones came out that are more rare, because that's when strawberry shortcake stopped in 1984 here in the United States anyway. And so those minis are the hardest to find. This is one of them that I got here, the tricycle one. And they're also the most expensive. But I do not pay up for things typically, so I just have to find them. So this one I actually found at a collector show for, there was a basket of minis, $3 each or 2 for $5. And that one was in there. So I paid $2.50 for it. And I actually got the one next to it with it. So I paid $2.50 for each of those. And that's, you know, that can go for $80 to $100. So that was a pretty good find. Most of these I got for very inexpensive because I happened to find them, you know, digging at the bottom of a box. I've been at garage sales where I could just feel there was something strawberry shortcake there. And so I dug through boxes and boxes of fast food toys until I found one. I spent over an hour at a garage sale digging through one box one time. And I actually did find a mini in the bottom of that box and one that I needed, and it was actually that mint tulip right there, and I got her for 15 cents. The guy said he wanted to charge me more for it, but I worked so hard to get it that he thought that that was a fair price. So here you could see mint tulip and marsh mallard in front of her little flower cart. And then back in the back there is Butter Cookie and Jelly Bear, and that's a little swing. And I found the two parts separately. I don't have the swing. I haven't ever found the swing. And then Apricot and Hopsalot, that's just one of my favorite ones. Definitely my favorite Apricot one, where she's playing dress up. And she's got a little mirror. We got Strawberry Shortcake on a rocking horse. And she's dressed up like a cowboy. And then Crepe Suzette's Oven. I don't have the mini that goes with that one. Angel Cake and Souffle in the roll top desk. And then in the back there, Lemon Meringue and the sewing machine. And this is part of a Cafe au Lait one. You can see she sits on something, but I don't have the other piece. And then this is actually from the Strawberry Shortcake boat. And I do have that sailor one around here somewhere, but I couldn't find it. It must have fallen off the shelf at some point. Now this one, this Cherry Cuddler and Gooseberry, that's actually one of the 84 Deluxe Minis. That's super expensive and hard to find. And this is actually just, somebody made a mold of theirs and didn't paint it and sold it that way, and so I bought it. So it's not a prototype or anything. It's just a mold that somebody made. And if you see that teeny little purple pie man there, he's not really one of the minis. He was from Claire's, and it was just like one of those little things that they had a lot of them in the 90s, where it like suction cupped to your window in the car, and then there was like a wire and it kind of jiggled around in the car. But I thought he fit with the minis really well. That Cafe au Lait playing the guitar, that's so cute. And Crepe Suzette and Eclair there. Up on top, you can kind of see this apricot and raspberry. They're both kind of white. They've gotten the vinyl deterioration, so they get relegated up to the attic there by themselves, so they don't infect anyone else until I can find suitable replacements. And there's Lime Chiffon there with her little hardwood floor. I dug and dug in a box and found that, and the lady at the garage sale was just flabbergasted that I actually knew what that little piece of fake hardwood was and could recognize it in a box. There's Strawberry Shortcake up there cleaning the attic. And there's another Deluxe Mini I have up there, Blueberry Muffin with the piano. And I bought that one for 10 bucks at a collector's shop. Probably, I think it was in college then, so probably in early 94 maybe, 95, something like that, mid-90s. And I have a few minis on card. All the ones I have on card are the early ones. Not real expensive to get those on card. In fact, several of these, I'll show you the ones over here too. Several of these I think I only paid $3 each for on card. It was a long time ago, of course, but they're still not really that hard to find. Angel Cake in the bathtub way down there. I love that one. And then I also have the little Playsets. This one was, I got mint in the box, but I had to open it up and take it out. I had to. It's got a little cash register, and if you watch my videos, you know what a sucker I am for a little store. Put on the stickers and stuff, which are kind of starting to come off. And here's the Raspberry Tart and Rhubarb little car Deluxe Mini. Hang on, Rhubarb, you're about to fall out. And then there's Strawberry's house. Oh, there's Angel Cake in the bathtub again. Avert your eyes. And I do have the little piece of cloth that came on that bed, and then the one that goes for this little table. But they just don't stay on very well, so I took them off and stashed them. And then there's some flower cart pieces from the Berry Busy Bug, which I have up here. And then this little book here, it's just, it's like a carry case. And it has a little bit of a story inside, and you can put a bunch of your minis in it. It's empty now, though. And then this little blueberry muffin house. She's got little gardening tools. It's a little garden shop. Oh, and I just realized that her wheelbarrow fell down. And then this strawberry shaped shelf, it's not Strawberry Shortcake official merchandise. I've seen it a few times at the collector show near me, and my mom finally bought it for me as a gift. I love that almond tea. She's sitting in a lantern. And my very favorite mini is right here. It is, let's see if I can get a good view of it here without having too much glare. Peach Blush and Melanie Bell. It still smells so good. I found that at a collector show for $1, probably 20 years ago, but still, I paid $1 for it. And this Lemonade one, I paid $2 for that one. Those are both the 84 minis, the much more rare ones. Easily in the $80 to $100 range each, but I paid $1 and $2 for them. And they both smell really good, but Peach Blush, other than Strawberry Shortcake, of course, is my very favorite. And this is one of the few things of her that I have. I don't have any of her other minis. I do have her doll. The Party Pleaser, anyway. I don't have the Berrykin. I'll find it someday, though. I'm patient. So there you go. That's my whole mini section that I dusted just for you. Hope you had fun. Check out my blog, toy-addict.com. Check me out on eBay, Etsy, Facebook. All the details are down below in the description. And check out my other videos if you like Strawberry Shortcake and this is the first one you saw. And if it's not the first one you saw, have you subscribed yet? If not, why not? Come on, just click that little button. It's free. You're not going to get a bunch of spam or anything. Subscribe and you'll know when I make new videos. So go ahead and like up this video and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.